And we're live. Okay. So I'm streaming right now, you guys, which means your voices will be heard, but there's nobody watching. But on the archived version, this will show up. All right. And there we go. And there we go. Oops, got to turn off my volume. There we go. Look at this, I'm ready early. I've never been ready this quickly before in my life. I must be getting good at this. Now what? What am I supposed to do for half an hour? What was that?
What if something went wrong and then you needed 35 minutes to set up? That's almost better to have the extra time and have to wait.
That's what usually happens, is something goes wrong and I need the whole hour to get ready. So this is nice. It's nice for things not to go wrong. There we go. So what I think I'll do is take this time to do some tweaking. So if people are watching this in the archived version, the next half an hour might end up being pretty boring. You might want to like scan ahead. I'm going to tweak some things. Okay, so first, I'm going to do something I haven't done before, which is I'm going to share the live chat as its own box. Pop out chat. There we go. Here is where we chat. Okay. Then copy. I'm going to pop that over to Patreon. Link. Here's a link to the live stream chat in its own separate box. This might help people who can't get to YouTube. Every time we do a live stream, there are some people who can't make it to YouTube. Oops. Here's like Is that my keyboard I hear? Oh, okay. All right. So I'm going to make that patrons only. There we go. Okay. I'm curious, once we start the stream, I'm wondering if you guys can let me know if you can hear your own selves on the stream.
Yes, we're gonna probably.
Yeah.
Our live chat box. Here's a link to the live stream. Is the link to the live stream there?
That's the link to the chat.
Oh, to the chat, okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to link to the live stream as well. There you go. Yeah, that's the link to the chat. You're watching, are you? Hi. Okay, so
To the chat box, but maybe to the left of this different. It's a bit annoying with the delay, though.
yeah, I think what we're all going to have to do is let me think about how this is going to work, because yeah, that's going to happen. Can you guys hear that? that? And the more we talk, the more that's going to happen. And so we have to figure out, where's that noise coming from?
From the laptop or from wherever you want. If you mute that, then we're all talking to each other.
Right. So, okay. So you already have headphones in for your Discord device.
Yes, and I'm gonna mute the laptop, but I couldn't get the live stream in that for some reason.
If you mute your laptop, then you're not going to hear
The live stream.
the live stream. Although the only thing to hear is what you're hearing here on Discord and me.
On Discord and you, yeah, so it should be fine if we mute the device where you're watching.
It should be. It should be. Yeah. I just had to wrap my head around that for a second.
I muted my device now.
Okay, thank you.
But Carina, how did you get to the live stream? I clicked on the link and then I'm watching on my iPad and there was a symbol YouTube and I clicked on that. Okay. And on the laptop? Yes, I think you will see the link to YouTube as well when you click on the link. No, it shows me Patreon. It's like a post, basically. Live chat box. Here's a link to the live stream chat. It's all separate box. This might help.
Yeah.
Those of you who can. But there is no link to the live stream. But I guess I'll get it later when you send it out.
Okay. Okay, hang on. Let me edit that and I'll put the link in it as well, because the link is above and maybe it doesn't show up for some people. So here is, there's the link again. No, you're not stupid. This is really tricky stuff.
It's only the chat. There is no picture.
There's no picture, but the chat should be there, is it?
It's there. Yes.
Okay. That's the way it should be. I don't know how Carina's watching, but that's okay. Hi.
That's some sort of a link title of the
Oh,
message, but it turns out it's a link. It's just not colored as a link.
gotcha.
That's what, yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. So I just said hi from the wrong account. I guess it's putting me back in a different account. But that's me there. who just said hi.
Okay.
All right. Hi from the real me. This is me. Okay. So I just have to figure out how I have to set up all of my boxes here so that I can see everything that I need to see. Then I'll share the link so that can you guys see me already?
Yes,
One of you can. Okay, I'm going to share the actual link. So hold on tight and I will figure that out. I'll try to figure that out. There we go. You're live. View on the view page. That's that. And I have to just copy it and I'll post it on Patreon. Post. Video. We are live. A little early. Okay, so we'll make that patrons only and we'll publish it now. All right, so it should be there. Let me know if it isn't.
yes, play. Everything muted. I see a picture.
Okay, yay, hello. So there should be about a 10-second delay between what I'm saying here in Nova Scotia at this moment and what you guys are seeing all around the world on YouTube.
Yes, I can see that. And maybe more. Yeah, maybe 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's usually about 10 seconds. Let me know if it gets really bad, but it should be about 10 seconds. I can make it super short latency where it's about a 3-second delay, but the problem is that many people find that the quality of the stream deteriorates anything lower than what I'm at right now. So in order to have the viewing be enjoyable for everybody, I went with the 10-second delay. So I think the regular delay is about 30 seconds, and that's just too much. It's really difficult to communicate with that big of a difference.
It will be hard.
Yeah. Okay, so let me pull up my chat box.
Helen Parkar says hello.
Hi, Helen.
How does that work? I'm wondering if the people on the chat can hear us. They can hear you, but can they hear us?
Well, I have my phone really close to the microphone in the hopes that they can hear you. But you do sound a little soft even to me, Vessi.
And like this better?
That's better, yep.
Okay, then I have to hold the microphone. Oh, wait, maybe. But then I can. No, I'm just gonna do like this. Yeah. Yeah, I have a big microphone, but if I plug it in my phone, it works, but then I cannot hear.
Right, right. Okay, yep.
So, but this small one, I'll just hold it like that.
I think that's great. That sounds perfect if that's not too uncomfortable for you. I guess we need to hear...
And if it really doesn't work, somebody can take over.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So, okay, now I can see the chat. And so maybe we can hear from Helen whether she can hear other people besides just me. And Original Blondie is here. Hello. Get to the chat in the main video. So if you go into YouTube itself, you should be able to see chat. If you're on a computer, it should be over to the side, like over to the right side and below the video itself. Over to the left below the video, there should be like MercyTiara started streaming 15 minutes ago, how to support my channel, blah, blah, blah. But then over to the right of that, there should be a chat box. But if you are watching in the little popped out box, it might not be there, in which case there's a little button that says restore chat. And when it says nothing to see here, we popped out, when you click on restore chat, it will come back for you.
Helen is asking if we need to have two devices for Discord, one for Discord, one for YouTube.
That's a good question.
I'm using that. I'm using my iPhone to Discord and my iPad to see live stream. Yeah, me too. I also do my phone for Discord and the laptop.
It sounds like most people are using two devices. That might be the simplest way to do it. It might be possible to do it all on one device, but I just don't know for sure. Okay, I'm going to move the chat over so that it's closer to my camera, so I'm not looking away from the camera in order to read the chat. But I might not be reading the chat tonight because the lovely Vessie is going to help me with that. Thank you. So did anybody do any scrapbooking today or have plans to do scrapbooking while we do this live stream? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to show you the palm of my hand there.
I'm doing something right now.
Ah, is that Vessie or is that Carina?
That is
Carina.
Carina. I'm trying to do Sarah Spratt's Simply Elegance class.
Oh, yes. I heard you speaking of that earlier.
So I'm trying to do something elegant. That would be a challenge.
That would be a challenge for me too. I don't do a whole lot of elegant scrapping. I need to keep my keyboard nearby in case I need it, so I'm just going to put it right here. Actually, I think I'm gonna just take this. I had a headache earlier, and sometimes I find that Gatorade is the best thing for a headache.
I switched to my laptop or can you still hear me?
I can still hear you.
Yes, but it's a bit more it's more technical.
How many of us are on the voice chat? Oh, there's 3 of us. Wait. I think we've lost Vessie.
Yes, she disconnected so she could go back to her phone because I went back to my phone because I also heard feedback.
Yeah.
So now then I think 2 devices is probably the best option.
So we're just basically working out the kinks here. Would it be helpful for you guys? Oh, no. So what I'm going to ask you guys who are voice chatting, no, I'm pretty sure that this is not going to be helpful for me to turn off. Like, are you hearing 2 of me? 1 through, you're not. Right, because you've muted your computer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to leave it as it is. I'm thinking about scrapbooking these photos today. So I'm actually going to put a little note on here that says, if you're voice chatting with us tonight. Sorry? Yes, I think somebody has their, doesn't have their speaker, like their headphones in. Please wear headphones or earbuds. Okay, that way, because if you don't wear earbuds or headphones, then we will hear each other, but we'll also hear echoes of everything that everybody's hearing. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. I thought I turned something off for a second there because it was glowing green to say that I was on, but then it wasn't. But I was looking in the wrong place. Oh my god. Gotcha. If I'm very quiet, then what?
Then the circle stays blank. There is no color around it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so I don't really want to start scrapbooking until 6, just because there might be some people who are aiming to join us at 6. But these are the photos that I'm thinking about scrapping. These are just bigger versions of the same ones. I realized that I think that these are too big for the design I have in mind. I actually have a design in mind, believe it or not. I don't usually do that. So I have the big ones and the small ones. And then I also have this really cute picture of my 2 daughters. This one never likes getting her picture taken. So anytime that she puts a selfie on her Instagram, I always do a screen cap of it because she has a habit, like she'll leave it up there for a day or two and then take it down. So, okay. All right, so I need to go do something for my daughter. But anyhow, I'm glad we're early so I can take care of that before we live stream. I just got a text from her. Anyhow, so I'm thinking about doing this beautiful photo of my 2 daughters as well. So when I come back, you guys can tell me what you guys will be doing tonight, if you'll be scrapping or just chatting or whatever. I also have a couple of kits off in the wings, so I'll be right back. Hang on. I created this little thing, so I want to use it. It's my break time. Come for a quick break. I'm not going to get very far without my phone. I just have to text Scott and Liv.
My family is outside my room watching Midsummer Murder. Oh, I love Midsummer Murder. I haven't watched it in ages. It's a rerun. They do it every Saturday night. It's a rerun. Yeah, I don't think they're making new episodes, right? Yes, I think they do, but it's the yes, it's the new Barnaby. told him I stopped watching. I think I have to give it a chance. Well, that was ages ago, right? Yes, it's a few years back. Yeah. My daughter is 11 and she has finally discovered Midsummer Murders. Oh, very exciting. I love it. I think it's been running since I was a kid. Yes, it's been a
Okay.
very long time. I've also read the books. The books are actually also really good. Yes, I've read one of them, at least the first one. I do not know which one I've read. It's also long ago. And here I couldn't really find all of them. I think I had at least back in Bulgaria 2 or 3 maybe. They were really nice. Something with the theater I remember, but I don't know. I don't think she wrote that many actually. I think it's something that they have just done for television mostly.
All right. I think we're all ready. I know it's not time yet. Oh, look at all the people chatting. Helen is here, and Original Blondie is here, and Shay is here. And you're all helping each other out, get each other situated, and I'm glad that you're all here. Hooray. So while we wait for 6 o'clock to come, I want to show you guys my new storage. I've got those round things that I was talking about. Who was I talking to about that? Let me see if I can show you. It was you, was it? Okay, well, look. They're here. I don't even know if you can tell where they're at. They're kind of off to the side. Anyhow. I love it. I've only had them set up for 2 days. And I haven't really scrapbooked. I've done a couple of little things here and there with them. But I like them all kind of handy. Everything I need is handy. What I especially love is that my heat tool fits right in one of them. And so I can just kind of put it there because I was hanging my heat tool on that little rack that was right over there. And I found that the hook was actually, when I went to grab the heat tool, the whole hook would come with it and fall off of it. And then, so putting it back was actually not as convenient as I was hoping it was. So I think this will work better. What do you guys do with your heat tools?
Mine is just in a drawer. I don't have a good way of it. I also have to, so that also doesn't really help.
Yeah, that's how I kept mine for many years.
I have one for eating post and one for drying like art journal stuff, the default one.
Oh yeah?
I use that one most. Yeah, I bought it like a couple of months now, 6 months ago. I used it like once. That's not really difficult still. But I haven't had a scrapbook for like 3 months because we were rent paying.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Okay. Are you guys hearing music? No? Okay. Oh, right. That's because you have your speakers muted. Okay, so I have to take us off of the break time and put us back on Scrap With Me live stream. Here we go. So Helen's trying to figure out the voice thing. Helen, it is over to your left. It should say voice channel. If you go into the 3 lines at the top, you go into the 3 lines at the top of the chat, And then you'll see text channels, Tiara general talk, Tiara introductions, blah, blah, blah. And then it says voice channels. Oh, there you are. Helen, you're here. Helen, you might need to put some headphones in. Can you hear us?
She has her microphone muted, so she can probably hear us, but we don't hear her.
Ah, okay. Okay.
I'm hearing some sort of feedback.
Some type of a vibrating noise, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hearing that too. I don't know what that is.
Maybe she is trying to do it on the same device.
Maybe. So Original Blondie lost her heat tool, but did have a silicone thing that hung off the side of her desk that it sat in. Oh, I want one of those. That is perfect. That's awesome. Okay, so everybody who is trying to use voice chat on Discord, I will suggest that you use a separate device for Discord. Watch the video on YouTube muted on one device, and then listen with headphones and chat with either a microphone or not on a second device on Discord. And it's 5:55 and Gail is here. Hello, Gail. So Helen is going to try and find her earbuds. And we still have a pretty big vibration sound on the voice channel. If everybody could try to figure out whether it's you. Oh. Oh, it's gone. It's gone, so whoever changed something. Text chat on YouTube, please. Just so that we only have one place to look for the text. Okay, now I have to go tend to something. I'm going to put you guys on a break. I just got... I hope you guys didn't see it. Scott just texted me a password that I just now broadcast over the internet. Here, let's take a break. Does anybody... I was just not even in the room, so... And it was bad when I was in the room and when I was out of the room. So I don't think it's me. Although I have a lot of devices here, so it could be. Okay. Voice chatting on Discord, but if you're going to text chat, I think it's better to do it all in one place. So YouTube is the better place for that because more people have access to it, right? Okay, so we can text chat here on YouTube where everyone can see and participate. But if you want to voice chat, you can do so on Discord. I have my volume on, so everyone will hear you. Oh, we'll hear you, the other here, sorry. And hear your doors, and hear your feedback, and hear your kids, and your dogs. All right. Are we ready? It's 6 o'clock and we're on time. Yay! I'm never on time. All right. So I will just say again that if you're text chatting, please text chat on YouTube. And if you are wanting to do voice chat, if you're already set up on Discord and know how to do that, please feel free to come on over and chat. I have my phone right next to my microphone so that if you're chatting on Discord, we will all be able to hear you. So that will be inclusive. I just didn't want anybody to feel left out or to also be disjointed and have some chat happening in one place and some chat happening in another place. So if you're on YouTube, you're you won't miss anything. Okay. Yeah, multitasking is tricky. So yeah, I have Vessi here with me, and she has, I mean, there's also more than just Vessi. There are 4 of us here. Carina, Helen, Vessi, and Shay, I think, is in and out. She's sometimes here and sometimes not. We're all voice chatting, and Vessi is going to help me as I scrapbook. If I get kind of caught up in it and I'm not looking at the chat, she'll let me know what's being said in the chat so that I can not have to kind of like stop and look the way that I often do. So I'm hoping that having Vessi here to help me with this will help the live stream go a little bit more smoothly. Okay, so she just said something. Did you guys hear? She said she's going to do her best. Did you guys hear that? It's very soft. So I'm not sure if you're going to pick it up. Okay, so remember there's a 10-second delay. So we'll wait and see if anybody is going to tell us whether we can hear you. And of course, Carina might be saying hello, and Helen and Shay might be in and out as well. Oh, there's... Hello, everybody. Just a whisper. Can't hear the voice chat through YouTube. It's too quiet. Okay. My volume is up as high as it can be.
Is not too annoying for them then.
Okay. Original Blondie says her speakers are turned right up and that then my voice is going to be too loud. Yeah. All right. Okay, so Mo is here too. Hello, everybody. Alicia's here. Shay is here. Original Blondie's here. I feel like if I put my phone right here beside the speaker... There was a dog barking and then it stopped. I wanted to see if that would... I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that is the voice chat. Anyhow, we might not be able to get it sorted out for today's chat, but we will try. I think that this might help me, if not everybody, to have this. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. All right. Whose puppy? I don't think it's Helen's because she's got headphones in. No, yeah, it could be Helen's because headphones... See how confused I am by technology? All right, so yes, it's probably Helen's sweet little puppy. All right, so as I was saying before the chat, before the live stream officially started, I actually have an idea of what I want to do today. It's very possible that I will not end up doing that because that's the way it goes with me. When I don't have a plan, I usually like my pages better. But I'm thinking about scrapbooking these 3 photos of my camper. I have this one that I want to scrapbook too, but I think I'm going to put it aside for now and do it another time. I have them printed up in 2 different sizes so that I have different options. At first, I printed them up this way, and then it occurred to me that that's going to take up a lot of space, and it might not work with the design I have in mind, so I printed them up a little bit smaller. These, I think, are... These are a little under 3 by a little under 4, and these ones are a little over 3 by a little over 4. So I'm gonna go and show you guys what I'm going to be working with today. So the main thing that I have here is the, what was this called? It's the Fancy Pants Traveler's Notebook Kit that I shared on my channel quite some time ago, and I haven't used yet. So it came with 2 really cute traveler's notebooks, of which I'm not going to use today. I really love this one with the street on it. And this is what made me pick out this kit, actually, because there's a piece of paper in this kit that looks just like that, and that's the paper I want to use for the story about my camper. So it has cork, some dictionary paper, some puffy stickers, the kind of like harder, flatter, plasticky kind. This is the paper pad. It's Dream Big by Fancy Pants, and there's a piece of paper in here, there it is, that I want to incorporate into my page. So what I was thinking was something like this, maybe? With the idea of, you know, on the road. These pictures are of the camper in my yard, by the way. It's actually not on the road at this point, but it's the idea of we're going to be going on the road, and, you know, the camper represents travel.
Helen is afraid to speak. Helen, why?
Helen!
You just have to try it, Helen.
So everybody's encouraging Helen to talk. So so Helen's dog has been barking, and we can hear that on the live stream. But Helen herself, the cat's got her tongue. So the fun thing about this kit, what was that? Okay, So the fun thing about this kit is that it comes with all of these really cute embellishments that I totally want to dig into and start to use. So I thought that this might be a fun thing to use today. It has these little glassine bags and tags and ribbon and even some yarn and all sorts of things. And I don't know if I'll use all of that, but I thought it was kind of cool. Which page of the dictionary do we have? We have M, multifarious. Is there anything travel related on this page? That would be pretty amazing if there was. Nope. I do not want to scrap about mucous membranes or a mullet. Mumbo Jumbo is on here. Mundane. Nope. There are no words on here that are relevant to my page, but that's okay. I can still use it as a piece of paper if I want to. I might hang off on it. So I really love these word stickers, and I'm thinking I might use these, like maybe incorporate the word awesome into my title in particular. And I'm really kind of feeling like I'd like there to be just one photo. So in which case I might use the bigger one if I just use the camper. I am also doing a Project Life spread on these photos, so it's okay if I don't get them all on the 12 by 12. What was that? Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. So have we heard from Helen yet? Oh, maybe I was talking over her. Oh, good. I'm glad you found your nerve to speak. I think voice active. I think it picks up everything. Yeah. So it's up to you. Yeah, if you don't want us to hear your background sounds and the dog and stuff. I don't mind hearing from your puppy. That is a good option, the push to talk. Okay, so they're just testing out some stuff on the voice chat to try to figure it out. But in the meantime, I am going to try to choose my background paper. So I have pre-selected a number of different Studio Calico, oops, I got double of one there, background papers that, man, I miss the days when Studio Calico made papers like this. Remember when they were kind of sassafrassy and one of these actually is sassafras. That is sassafras. And kind of understated and muted. Maybe they still are. To be honest, I shouldn't be even saying this because I haven't even taken a look at Studio Calico papers. Do they even still make papers? I don't know. Anyhow, I'm thinking maybe this one. I'm also thinking maybe this one. I kind of want a patterned paper on my background, but nothing too overstate. Like I want something neutral. So this one is really nice too. So I'm digging into my stash as well as my kit, and I just felt like some of these papers looked really nice with this one. Kind of that vintage yellowy look. So what do you guys think? I really like that. Oops, hang on. We're going to go with the bigger picture, I think. I don't know. We could do either.
Also kind of foresty. The circles remind me for some reason of logs stacked up.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And this is actually map paper in the background of this. So it fits with the theme too. Like the yellowy part. Yeah, I like the sassafras too. Okay, that's really overexposed, but look. Can you see the map paper there? Mm-hmm. Yes. On the road in our new little hive. That is a good one. Okay. That is a good title. I'm going to keep out that hexagon one just in case I decide to do that. Oh, I put it away. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I think I really love this large polka dot with the map paper behind it. I think I'm leaning towards this. But you know what? That is a perfect idea, Alicia. I love your idea, and I'm going to keep both the paper and that title for my next project, which will probably show the camper actually on the road. So that'll be a great title for that one. So I'll hang on to that. So I do think that this paper works really well with this one, and I really it almost seems like this paper belongs in the kit, even though it didn't come in it. I think that these phrases look really good with the combination as well. I know, with the 6x6, that sassafras is pretty awesome. Let's see what else is in that 6x6 paper pad that we might want to use. I like that one too. I might need to take that black one. Oh, wait, hang on. So this is blue map paper. That's beautiful. So let's do that. This black one might be needed. I think that's it. The clouds are nice too. Keep those in mind. Alrighty. Just look at that. Very pretty. I like how that looks together. So we have a whole bunch of other embellishments that will look beautiful with these things. I think the cork will look nice too. Dream bigger. Actually, like dream smaller. I could like cross that out because, you know, camper's pretty small. Okay. So I'm going to start by taking the manufacturer's strip off of this one. So who is working on a craft project tonight with us? Mo, what are you doing and what have you been up to? I haven't chatted with you in a while. Maybe we'll hear from Mo.
She said earlier she was going to Montreal today.
That's right. I remember that now.
She is still looking for her missing photos.
Oh no.
Original Blonde is working on a 6x4 travel album from when I took my eldest 2 hours away to see Wicked.
Ah.
Everybody's working on Christmas cards. Gail is working on Christmas cards, and Maura is just got home from a full day at the large market in Montreal, so she's crafting. Oh, she's not crafting.
She's not crafting. Okay. I have no reason to use this card.
From New Zealand making breakfast. That is crafty as she Alicia is her 2019 planner. A Tuesday morning a week ago, so she's setting it up and doing some basic decorating. And Laura got a couple of stencils and copics
Oh, from Desserts.
from the Sears.
Awesome. Okay. These items are fun, I have to say. This page feels like it's scrapping itself. Just didn't want those two papers to be exactly the same. Like the exact same size, I mean. And I don't want to cover the center of the road either. Might need to go with a smaller photo here just to allow a little bit more breathability on either side here. I like how the big photo provides a lot more anchoring. I like that better. Bring everything down. There, I like that. This is fun, you guys. I haven't scrapbooked in a while, it feels. Yeah, it feels like it's been a long time. So let's make ourselves a little chunk of this. I did Project Life last weekend, and that was fun. Put that right there. I'm not in love with that piece of burlap. What I'm thinking about the burlap is that it might bring in some of the cork details that I plan to add later. Like it might make them look like tie them in a little bit. I'm not convinced, but I'll leave it there for now. The other thing you can do with canvas, is that what this is? What is this? Burlap. The other thing you can do with burlap to tone it down is put a coat of paint over it. It looks quite nice with just a white coat of paint with a dry brush. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that actually. So let me grab my non-stick mat. I'll go get a brush and some white paint. All right. Not gonna need very much. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can. Or I can anyways. All right. All right, I need more paint than I thought I needed. And I basically want the paint to stay on top of the burlap so that you can still see the brown. Quite dry, yeah. It does. Might be. Oh, I'm liking this.
Yeah, it looks very nice. But that basic paint is quite firm, right?
It is. It's like a medium body. It's not quite as heavy as my other heavy body paints that I have, but it's definitely thicker than most acrylic paints. Yeah. So there it is. I like it. A lot of it is going to be covered up, but I just want to get these little ends. There we go. There. All right. Put my paint in my water back. I've been just using a water bottle in here. It's because now I share my space with other people. Now that I'm on the main floor, people come in and use my space for this or that or the other thing, and I just don't want anybody knocking anything over. So the water bottle is great because I can just close it up. Hopefully nobody tries to drink it. And now because I don't want to wash my brush, I'm just going to wrap it in my baby wipe and put a little plastic bag on it so it doesn't evaporate and dry out. And then when my scrappy session is over, I will take it out to the sink and wash it properly.
I have been trying to do that, but I keep forgetting. Yeah, I was really bad. I basically used a brush to dance and then have to throw it away.
Oh no. So yes, definitely don't forget your brush when you do that. It's not fully dry, but it just takes the wetness off of it. What did that do to the voice, chat? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's good. See, this also matches the star a little bit better because the star has a little bit of white distressing on it as well. So this page, man, it's just, I seriously can't believe how quickly and easily it's kind of coming together. I quite like it. So I'm going to start by putting these things together, and then we'll see about the rest. Now, what do I want to do with this? I'm thinking I might want to emboss it, ink it, do some type of stencil background, crumple it up. I don't know. I want to do something with it. I think I might just actually mist it, just to give it a little bit of interest. No, I'm going to emboss it. No, I'm not going to emboss it. Too much texture. I'm going to mist it. Indecisive. Maybe 2 pages today, yes. Oh yeah, so Vessie's saying there are people from lots of different time zones here today. So I am using some Heidi Swap Color Shine in gold. I think I might also do white. Gotta shake this sucker really good. And I don't usually mist with this. I usually dribble. But there we go. Pretty, huh? So Mo's printing some photos. What photos are you printing? What will we be doing today? And Carina is working on elegant scraps, simple elegance from Sarah Scrap. She's taking a class. And so Carina will be scrapping elegantly today. Okay, so I love having my heat tool right there. Ah, poor Shay is having a hard time. Lost her motivation to scrap because she lost her photos. So meanwhile, Mo is scrapping a collage of autumn favorites. And I'm looking for white mist. I have a better white mist than this, but I don't know where it is. So, what is that? That's the thing with mist. All right. That's going to be mostly covered up, so that's all right, actually. I am going to do some dribbles on this, too. Helen hasn't done a layout for a whole month. Thank you, Vessie. This is very helpful, actually, for you to say that. And even if I have to repeat it for people to hear it, I think that that's better than me having to stop and read all the time. Thank you. I'm not going to have the patience for that. The heat gun totally turns off my channel, doesn't it? Oh, really? You can hear me talking over the gun, but you can't hear the gun. Ah. Okay, so Alicia is saying that her feed has frozen. So let me just check and make sure that the feed is still healthy. I need to check that on Chrome. What is it telling me here? Good. The stream status is good. And that's what it usually is. So it might be your connection. And the stream is good on this too. It looks like no changes here, Alicia. Now let me just find you. Okay. Okay, so Vessie is suggesting that you turn down your resolution if you're having problems with the stream getting stopped up. Okay, so that's nice. The tag is just a little bit less plain now. Yeah, my heat gun throws a real wrench into this stream, doesn't it? Okay, what was I doing again? Right, I'm putting all these things together. Kind of like that. So, I have a new place where I'm keeping my ATG, and it's quite a reach. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep putting it there or not. So I like this black strip across the back. It just kind of provides a little bit of grounding, and when I missed it all over my photo. But you actually can't see it very well. I'm not going to replace it. I'm just going to go with it. I don't want this tag to be centered, so let's go with this. Oh, I would love to go to Stonehenge.
I am in the chat. Yeah, we went to Oxford instead, but I want to go to Stonehenge next time. I will be okay. Oxford's amazing as well, but yeah, Stonehenge. Yeah, I've been loving
Taxes. Oh my goodness, they're talking about taxes.
taxes. That was me.
Who brought up taxes?
I'm just spoiling everybody's fun with the taxes. Well, you're keeping us real, Helen.
Yeah. Keeping us grounded in reality. Leave it to Helen to keep us grounded in reality. I don't know about that.
Yeah, they kind of say we have to do everything digitally now, so it's the time to do it. I've been here for a long time. I've been manual.
Whoops. I need that to stay on the burlap, not on my finger. And so I just want this to be beside the road. I don't want it covering up the center, with a little patch on the side there. What was that? Oh, wine. I think wine has been suspiciously missing from all of my live streams. I don't think I even have wine in the house, so I couldn't pour myself a glass of wine if I wanted to. A wine and cheese stream. What a great idea, Alicia. I love that.
Yeah, that sounds very nice. Today, non-alcoholic wine, do I have to crack open the special reserve I got a gift to my parents 10 years ago, but I don't know, so it's still there. I take 2 sips and then I go to bed. I have the same problem ever since I did my gastric bypass. I can't drink very much.
Can't drink wine, huh?
I can drink wine, but if I try something stronger, I get so drunk after 1 sip.
Uh-oh. I'd like to see what you scrapbook then.
Oh no,
So I don't know if the YouTube people can even hear what you guys are saying. They're talking about drinking and scrapping, and People, some of us don't drink, and so, yeah.
As they said that it would be interesting to see how the whole wine and cheese thing will go with the different times of
It.
some people might be in the morning.
Hey,
5 days coffee and toast light. Yes.
you could have an Irish coffee, right?
Coffee is fine.
So Helen only drinks Coke. All right. I really love this page. Let's so I've got this, it's kind of like rocky here, meaning there's lots of space and it rocks around. When I put this down, this part is going to come up. So I will just support it by putting some. Oh, wait till you guys see this. I finally got what all the card makers have. Look at this roll of tape. You guys, I know that people have this, but I just think it's hilarious. Look at the size of this roll of tape. It's even bigger when you get it, like when you actually see it in real life. I've seen other people have it in their rooms and in, I know, Alicia's, holy cow. I've seen other people with it, but it's just like when you take it out of the envelope from Amazon and it's this big, it's really quite amazing. So yeah, I used my first little, what is that, like 2 inches of tape from my massive roll of tape. I should be set for tape for a while. I hope so. I'm going to try using multi-medium matte. Another first for me. I placed a little Simon Says order, a little giant Simon Says stamp order, because I had a gift card from Christmas that I completely forgot about. And I suspect that this multi-medium matte stuff is going to be good for sticking something like this. Normally I would go for Tombow Mono Multi. Sorry?
And another thing, the multi-medium matte is great. And also another one also for Ranger is the collage medium. It's also very strong.
Good. Good to know. I think I used to have this, but in a tub format, not in a nice little handy tube.
Oh, Gail says that you should write today's date on the inside of the roll. And then you will be able to tell how long it takes for you to use it.
Gail, you are a genius.
Absolutely.
September 16th, right?
Yeah, but did you open it today?
Yeah.
So,
That was literally my first 2 inches.
no, oh, but I guess it's 16 there.
Oh, it's the 15th. I'm in Australia. Shay told me it was the 16th. It's Shay's fault. Live stream with tiaras. Thank you, Gail. Now, not only did I put the date, but I also put that I was live streaming with you guys. So it's a souvenir, too.
It's a great idea to write your dates and stuff when you get them. Then you can be aware of what kind of an order you are. It's just kind of like that. I have stuff from 10 years ago.
You guys, it's Alicia's birthday tomorrow. She was saying, what about the 16th? It's my birthday. We were saying that I wrote by accident on the back of my tape September 16th because earlier today when I was just setting up and I was live streaming a little bit earlier than I thought, Shay was here and I had to fill out the date and time at the beginning of the YouTube thing. And I said, what day is it? And she said, it's the 16th. And so I just listened to her. When in doubt, listen to Shay. She's almost always right, unless if it's about the date. All right, I've got like glitter. I've got mist all over my photo, but you know what? That's okay. It's kind of goes with the vibe of the overall layout. And there's all these die cuts in here too that I didn't even look at. Let's see what we've got here. We've got like a little flower thingy. That's kind of cute. Because this star adds a lot of texture already, so we might as well go there, right? It is the 16th in Australia, of course. Dream, dare, do, done. Oh, that's very relevant. I'm putting that on there because we were wanting a camper for so long and it was so hard to find one. And every time we found one, it would be sold by the time we contacted the person who was selling it, because we couldn't afford to buy a new one. We couldn't even barely almost afford to buy a new one. So, and in fact, we could barely afford a used one. So, yeah, they're very, very popular. People just snatch them up as soon as they go for sale. So. Oh, well, a quiet birthday is nice. Don't look back. You're not going that way. That's a good one. Let your dreams take flight. It may look too hard. I like these die cuts. They have good phrases. They're... I know. What? This is from the Fancy Pants Dream Big collection, but it was in the Fancy Pants Traveler's Notebook kit, and I can't remember what it was called. Did I take a picture of the before and after work I did on the computer? You mean on the camper? I did take a before and I've taken lots of during, and it's actually, we've camped in it, we came home and we ripped it all apart again. So it's all a disaster out there again in our garage. So basically we took it camping even though it wasn't waterproofed because we just needed to use the thing. We had worked so hard and had a site booked. We were able to replace the floor and that was enough to get it inspected. But it wasn't waterproofed yet, but it wasn't supposed to rain that weekend. So we just took a risk and we went, and yeah, it was awesome. It was definitely not going to rain that weekend. We wouldn't have gone if there was a risk, but it was really nice to use it. But then we immediately got home, and also there was a propane leak while we were at the campground, and so we had to deal with that and cook on a campfire and not use our stove for the rest of the time. And we got home and Scott fixed the propane leak in about 5 minutes flat. It didn't take him long at all to find the leak and fix it. But then we started to do some waterproofing, and as we kind of pulled things out to get the waterproofing into the places that the crevices that it needs to go in, we found that the walls are rotten too in parts, like just around where the floor was rotten. So he's not one to do anything halfway, and so he's taken all the walls off and replacing them. So, and I can't tell him not to because he's like I was like, do you really have to do that? Yes, we have to do it. So, okay, we have to do it.
He's right. Always dangerous.
Sorry?
It's very dangerous. You can be very allergic to it.
Yes, yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping that we could just replace the parts that were rotting, but he wants to just replace he's like, if we're going to replace it, we should just replace the whole walls, and then we know that we've got new walls. And so anyhow, he's taken the whole thing apart, and that's good. It's good. It's good to have it done right. It will be like a new camper. A brand new 13-year-old camper. I like this little guy right here, and I'm gonna stick him there so that he'll stay. He's kind of cute right there. And I really like this right here. I just don't know how to get it to stick. I think I might need some more of that multi-matte medium. What's it called? Multi-medium matte. So I'm just going to pull this up. Oh! Did you guys hear that? That was the sound of a big blob of glue flying under my layout. At least it flew under my layout and not over it. All right. I'm going to put something heavy and small on this. There we go. All right, so yes, I will definitely be scrapping the before and after of the camper renovation, Alicia. Thanks for asking about that. Definitely. And I think I'm going to do my journaling right in the sky here. What do you guys think of that? Journaling in the sky? Should I just... Yeah, that would be cool. I have to think about what I want to say before I do any journaling. Because otherwise I'll be... You know, where's the title going? Oh, I forgot about a title. Thank you, Alicia. All right. So I was thinking about taking a title from my Project Life spread that I did last week and calling this Home is Where You Park It. I think it's a good enough title to use twice. What do you think? Is it okay to use it twice?
Go for it.
Home is where you park it, but that doesn't make use of the word awesome, which I wanted to use. What? Yes. Thank you, guys. I'm wondering where Harmony is, too. Maybe she's busy tonight. Dream big. Happy, happy, happy. I really do love these stickers, and I feel like they belong on this page. But maybe I can take some of the smaller stickers like Live, Love, Laugh, or... and use it not as a title, but as an embellishment. And it's awesome. Just add "and it's awesome" to anything, and it is awesome. Awesome parking job. I like that too. So another thing I thought was of perhaps running a little banner somewhere. Look at this adorable banner die from lawn fawn. Isn't this like the cutest?
Yes.
It might look nice kind of like with lots of banners. I know some people call these buntings, right?
But what bunting is when it has the, oh, that is a bunting. Yeah, that's exactly a bunting. But I think that's or British, maybe Helen can say, or an Australian expression for it. Yeah, we say bunting for that. We don't say banner. Yeah. Yeah. Bunting is quite royal. We bring out the bunting for anything royal. I saw that when I was in London in May.
You saw what?
Was that for the royal wedding? The week before.
Yeah, come on in, Soph.
This birthday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be turning on the
Okay,
microwave.
cool. Yeah,
Okay,
we
that's
like to
fine.
bring out
I'm
the
wired.
bunting for a nice royal
Yep,
wedding.
that's okay. Thanks.
Yes.
So, does anybody have these? Oh, yeah. That's okay, yeah. The door won't close. I have to do this to it. That's okay, sweetie. Oh, that's just my daughter. Does anybody here have these? They are, I wish I kept the packaging, but I'm kind of disappointed in them. They don't really cut all that well. They're for cutting apart your dies, and the pair that I had before actually cut better. But the pair that I have before isn't as fine, so it's kind of hard to reach into the little places to... Like if you can reach it, the other pair cuts better, but these ones...
The ones I've got are for jewellery.
Yeah. And they work okay, do they?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
So that's Shay. Shay is saying that hers work for jewelry. She has jewelry ones and they work.
Shay thought you said
Bees. Oh, bees when I said bees. Ah. They do kind of work, like if you get them at just the right place. Maybe I just have to get used to using them. All right. Okay. So I'm thinking of putting some buntings or banners or whatever you want to call them, kind of like strung this way and that, very kind of like boho camper look, right? Like the glamping movement these days.
She wasn't listening because she was deep in her chipboard stand.
Oh. Okay, so I might do that. I don't want to lose these little pieces, so let's put them back on the magnet. And put them in the sleeve. And now I do have to think about title, right, guys? Oh no, I already have my title. Home is where you park it. So now I have to think about title stickers. What am I gonna do? Sorry? Oh. Okay. All right, so I am going to use these. Let's think about what letter stickers. So, part of me thinks these ones might be cute. Like, what about this? We can put park it in these, and then home is where you in smaller letters above it. In fact, I like that so much I don't even want to look at any other letters for now. Oh, these are a pain. So I need the letters for park it. It's I, A, that P is gross. There's something on that P. I'll look for another one. P-A-R. I need an R and another K. Or no, another P. So, is there another P? That's the question. Looks like there are doubles, so...
Mom?
Yep.
Are these for a HelloFresh meal, or because they've been in our fridge for a while?
Do you want to eat them?
Yeah, I was wondering if I could do like an egg salad sandwich on it.
Absolutely.
Boiled eggs out there.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a great idea.
I didn't know if you were using it for HelloFresh or not.
Nope, they're not. They're not for anything. So you can go ahead and use those. Yeah. Okay.
The door won't be able to close.
Okay. Yeah, I'll fix the door. Yeah. Every time you open the door, you the thing that hangs over the door that holds stuff for me moves, and then you can't close it again. So that's why I keep leaving whenever she comes in. My daughter's here. One of my daughters is at a birthday party, a sleepover birthday party. My older daughter, Liv. And Sophie is here home. She is working on a Sims house. She's trying to make a house and a family just like ours. So Scott actually... Sorry? Ah. Uh-huh. So Scott, as you can probably tell from the story I already told about Scott, he doesn't do things halfway. He likes to do things very thoroughly. So when he heard that Sophie was making a Sims house like ours, he actually got the blueprints from the house and helped her make the house accurately. So she is doing French immersion again, and she loves it. She's doing well. She was feeling a little overwhelmed. She actually had a panic attack last night. Just thinking a little bit too much about school and friends being mean and that sort of thing. Ugh, this age is terrible for that. But she's okay. It was her first panic attack, so she didn't, well, hopefully her only, but she didn't really know what was happening, so she was pretty frightened. But she did recover quite nicely. We did some breathing. She came and got me. She was in the shower, so yeah. She was afraid that she was going to fall down. But other than that, she's doing well. I mean, that doesn't sound like she's doing well, but she's doing well other than that. Yeah. So I'm thinking park it can go right here.
Alicia says, I feel you. My 19-year-old struggles with anxiety and depression mainly around social relationships.
Mm-hmm. It's really tough because she takes responsibility for everyone else's feelings. And when her friends are fighting, she gets incredibly stressed out about it. And I mean, friends fight at this age. It's just, yeah, they're really not very thoughtful.
Alicia said, I'm sure you're an awesome support for her, especially when you're driving.
Yeah, when she listens to me.
I used to be like her, but at some point you have to grow out of it or go crazy.
Yeah.
Helen says, I don't think I'd like to be up now. I She says love how that looks.
I love how this looks too, and I wouldn't want to be young now. Oh my God. Yeah, I was actually thinking that the other day. I don't think I would be very good at being young right now. I'm glad that my youth is over.
Me too. Not want to be a teenager nowadays.
No. Now, those of you who have used this, how is it going to look under see-through letters? I normally staple these, but I don't want to right now. I guess I could. I like... Yeah. Yeah. All right, we're going for the staples. God knows what I'm going to do with it. I guess I'll have to do staple in the middle of the page thing. I like how these letters kind of disappear under the tag, too. Yeah. I know, they're dealing with, it's a different world, I tell ya.
It's like everybody got permission to speak their mind, and it doesn't matter how virtual you are with social media.
Yeah. Social media is the worst.
Staples are great.
Hmm. If you had to choose between staples and social media, which would you choose?
Staples over.
Staples, yeah. How is the what? The new tiny attacher. It's working great. It's working great. I still have my old one kicking around here somewhere. Is that where I want that to be? Does that look okay? I kind of feel like it's drooping a little bit. There. I just don't want it to look too... Okay. I actually can't hear you, Vessie.
Is this better?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. She said that it looks okay. What about on the tag? And before that, she said that social media is such an amplifier of the insecurity they might have.
It sure is.
Anytime. I wish I could slam some staples to her phone sometimes.
Yeah. All right. I like that. Sometimes these pages don't seem like they're mine. Do you guys ever have that? This page doesn't seem like it's mine to me. It seems like... What do you guys think? Does that ever happen to you? I'm curious. Either when you're looking at someone else's layout where you think, oh, I didn't expect them to make that page, or your own layouts. And Shay has gone from planning a layout to breaking up collections to put away. Aw, poor Shay. I wish you could find your photos. I'm going to put these away. Actually, I have to leave them out for the narration. They're Heidi Swap letters, if you're wondering. Oh... And I used the new pack. I have 2 packs. 1 partial pack and 1 new pack. And I think I was supposed to use up all the best letters in the old one before I started this one. But, oh, well. This is the way it goes. That's why I could find another P. Where is the P? These are not in alphabetical order on the back, which makes it very hard to cross off the ones you've used. I'm just going to put park it.
Maura says intercepting is not looking at some of my pages that seem to have taken on a life of their own.
Yeah, okay, so I'm not the only one then.
Alicia says park it from the old one and move it to this one, and it would be
Ye-
intact and new and intact.
That's right. That's what I need to do, Alicia. Thank you. I will do that off screen. Yeah, moments where you think, where did that layout come from? That's what Shay says. Okay, I like park it, and these strings are a little weird, but I actually think I kind of like them. Now I just need to figure out what I'm going to do with home is where you. And of course, we love our mini market stickers, and mini market stickers will be perfect with the vibe, the kind of retro sassy vibe we have going on here. So yes, of course, because then you're kind of pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, right? So that makes sense. Okay. Home is where you park it. I almost feel like using those craft ones. I haven't used those in a long time. I have craft ones somewhere, a whole bunch of them. They're all together. Well, here's one of them. This is what I'm thinking. Where are the rest of them? The number of mini market stickers that I have is embarrassing. I actually think I'm going to use those ones instead. They're very retro. It's like a little grid, but it's a red grid. I really like these. I'm going to use those. Because I want something that's going to balance with the green. I mean, the other option would be something neutral like this gray. But I think I like the red. The red is nice. Home is where you park it. And this kind of picks up on this too. All right. You have 4 of the craft ones, do you, Mo? I think I have 4 as well. I've got them all paper clipped together, and maybe they're somewhere else. I hope I didn't lose them in the move. I did misplace a few things in the move, so I hope I have the right letters here. Home is where you... Okay, I want you to be somewhere over here, so... Oh, wait a second. This one isn't letting go. There we go. I've never had that happen before. A little sticker wasn't fully cut out there. I've had it happen in different brands, but I've never had it happen with mini markets. Is... Now, my question is, where's home going to go? Is it going to go here? Or is it going to go up there? We'll put it here and we'll move it if we don't like it. Home is where you park it. That's right. They really loved it. They were expectedly, they struggled with the lack of devices, but they liked it. We played lots of games, and I like that. Except, you know, I'm going to move it all over the place because that's what I do. Let's shift it all over. We played this really fun game called Yardsea, which is like Yahtzee, but it's giant. And you roll dice in a big, huge bucket, like those big paint buckets. It was really fun. They had giant Jenga there too. You borrowed it from the office. You just had to leave them a $20 bill just as a deposit, and then they gave you your money back. So it was free to borrow them. Home is where you park it. I like that. All right, so now I like having the computer there, you guys. It's quite helpful. I don't have to do this to see how it looks. So I'm going to put my little mini markets away. So, what do I want to say? We have a title. We need a date. We need a date. When did we get this camper? Oh, I have to open my photos. Yeah, I have the Project Life process videos. I have them already made. I just haven't put thumbnails and all that stuff on them yet. So as soon as that's ready, you guys will get early access. There are 4 videos because it was 7 hours of scrapbooking. So there are 4 videos, and I actually didn't do a real time because it would have been just way too long. So let's see. Pardon me. Everybody here has been sick. August 4th. August 4th, really? Okay. August 4th. I think I'll put the date right here on this tag, and so I'll use stays on so that it's more likely to stick. Oh, there you go. Oh, thank you, Alicia. I was very excited, so I posted it the day we got it. There's no holding back. So there we go. This stays on inked quite nicely over top of the Heidi Swap Color Shine. So that's good. Got a nice little date going on there. And I like how the camper ends up being kind of like on the side of the road in the image here. That's nice. I didn't do that on purpose. Just worked out that way. Now we have some puffy stickers to use, and I have to think about whether or not I'm going to make some banners for this page. I think I am going to make some banners for this page. Why not? These are perfect for this page, but I think I'm not going to use them because I don't like to use such big words unless if they're in the title. It's my thing. It's my little weird thing. Oh, look, there were 2 of these flowers. Should I put 2 here? I kind of like just one. It has that kind of like single flower growing on the side of the road kind of feel. I don't like those. But I do like these, so let's use these. Now what I might do is use Go For It right here, right under Dream, Dare, Do, Done. Go for it. What do you guys think? I think if I were to use it, that would look nice right there. I don't like those. Nope, they're not doing it for me. You're right, Vessi. It does take attention away from the rest of it. It's too much. Yep. That's right. That's right. I like the color scheme, but I think they're just too bold. That black line is too heavy on them. It makes it look too bold. And especially where there's no outlining at all around this. I don't want anything that's going to kind of like pull your eye and make it unclear of what the title is. But these are amazing, and I'm going to sparkle them. I'm going to like sparkle them. I'm going to spread them and sprinkle them around here, I think. So, but in the meantime, let's make some banners. Let's pull out that pattern paper pack. And pick out some papers. This little one is cute. This little one, oh, look at these. We've got all kinds of cute little ones. Tiny little prints. I want them all to be light and not too heavy. All right, so I think I'm going to make the banner itself be like a light gray or taupe or warmish kind of color, maybe craft. So I've done something new, which is, sorry to put my face in your hand. Oh, sorry about that. I forgot the camera was there. I've done something new, which is keep these half sheets of paper right here. They're the perfect size for running through your die cutting machine. And I just pre-cut them so that they're here. And I think I might make my base banner out of maybe gray or craft. Can't decide. I guess craft it is. I feel like if I use the gray, it wouldn't show up enough. Maybe I don't want it to show up. I can't decide. I am gonna cut both. You're right. All right. It is a nice paper pad, isn't it? Oh, I don't think I have to cut both. I think I adore this. It's so pretty. How many do I want? Maybe 3? I don't use banners very much. I know banners used to be very, very popular, and I didn't use them when they were popular because I kind of never knew how to put them. Like, they always felt kind of awkward to me. But I think the key is to use a lot of them. I'm going to go ahead and cut a fourth. I don't think I'm going to need a fourth, but let's just cut it while I've got it out. Does your guys' machine do that? It just kind of like fires it out the other side and the die goes flying. It's a little bit disconcerting when you've got a big computer on the other side there. Okay, so now I think we need to cut a whole bunch of these, don't we? Oh no, this is gonna be a lot. How many does each banner have? 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I guess we're doing it. Gonna have big muscles after this. What were you saying? It might. I guess it might. Yeah, I didn't even think of that, but yeah, maybe it will cut through 2 papers. The paper's pretty thin too, so let's give that a try. Vessi is suggesting I cut 2 papers at once, so I've lost a die. How did I do that? Literally, how did I do that? It was just in my hand a second ago. It's the other little one like that. Oh, I see it. There it is. Yeah. It was on the magnet. All right. So let's try 2 at a time this time and see if that'll cut through. It does emboss too, like it makes a little stitched. But that's fine. Yep, it cut 2. Thank you. That just saved me some time. Good idea. They're stuck together, but I can get them apart. You'd be... Well, yeah, you'd be there for hours. Oh, Lee found my die before I did. Found it on the magnet. All right, so I think I need more because there's 6 dies, but there's 8 on each banner. So I think I still need more. So let's run them through one more time. see if we've got enough. I think we do. Okay. There we go. I still might need more, but I'm still gonna move things away so I can have some space to create my cute little banners. First, let's see how many of these I need. I don't want to go to the trouble of making 4 if I only need 3. I may only need 3 because 3 is usually a good number for most things. I'll put this here. I actually like this kind of crisscrossy look. Something like that. I think if I put any more than that, it's going to be too much. Yeah, I'm going to like that. Something like that. Not that exactly, but I think 3 will be plenty. Going to use the back of this so that I don't get glue all over my mat. And
Alicia says that looks great, maybe on the top left.
okay.
Helen is going.
Okay, see you later, Helen. So from what I know of this glue, it's super sticky, so I'm not putting too much on it. These are stuck together.
Good night, ladies.
Good night.
Have a good one. Thank you. Oh, I'm stuck.
Who's stuck?
Me.
Okay.
It's fine until I'm going to put some embellishment on. I always get stuck.
Oh, yeah?
Overthinking it, I have to say. I love working with the papers. I like to embellish.
Ooh, this one is pretty.
Does that small die cut out some sort of a shape out of it?
It does. Some of them have hearts. So the 2 ones that are separate, one has a heart cut out of it. Oops. One has a heart cut out of it, and one has a little tiny star cut out of it. So you will see. Can you see that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, now I can see it. Oh nice.
So, which means I need to be more careful about my placement of the glue because I don't really want the glue showing there. Also, these triangles are, the nice thing about them is that they are bigger than the triangles that I'm gluing them to. So it makes it a lot easier. And it also kind of makes it easy to kind of like pull up the tips. Like they almost naturally pull up a little bit and look like a real little banner that's...
Original Blondie says that I've got so many journaling cards to fill in for my daughter, and it's a little trip away that I've decided she can help and fill some in. So she's taking my album and run away. Laughing. Well, the good thing of the multimedia mat is it really dries matte and clear. So even if you get some glue in the middle where the stars and hearts are, in the end it's not gonna show.
Good.
It's gonna be obvious.
Good. I'm very happy about that. So I'm just trying to be pretty random about putting these down. Just not putting two beside each other that are the same, or trying not to have two land beside each other. So what Vessi said, I don't know if everybody can hear what she's saying, but what she said is that the good thing about the multimedium mat is that even if I get some where the little cutouts are for the hearts and the stars, you won't see it because it dries completely matte and clear, so you're not going to see it. So that's good to know.
See the texture of it, but not the color.
Right. And these are so tiny that I don't even think you're gonna see it at all. And actually, look at this. This has the heart still in it. Oops. This has the heart still in it from above, from the piece above it, and I'm going to leave it like that because I think it looks really cute. But I'm not going to put it...
I was going to say that if you had any sequins or shapes in that ties, you can put it on top. That would be also very nice.
It would be.
So the piece is also really nice.
Yeah. And whoops, a little bit too much there. That's okay. Okay, so I definitely cut more than I needed of these little banners, but that's okay.
Do the long front dies come with the magnet sheet inside?
They don't, no.
No, right?
No. I have some magnets that I bought at the dollar store, and also some others that I bought at the office supply store, and I just cut them up.
I was going to say, but they don't really work very well. The dies don't really stick very well to them.
Oh yeah? Well, I find in the sleeve, like they do have a really light magnetic hold, like they're not really strong magnets, but as long as I have them in a sleeve like this, it kind of keeps them from all like going down to the bottom. But if I had them just on the card, they would kind of move around, as you can see. So I think in combination with the sleeves, they're okay, but I wouldn't necessarily want to use them on their own.
Yeah, mine do the same. I have one folder from Little B, Cutter B something, dies, and then it comes in some sort of magnetic holder.
Oh yeah?
So great. The dies are sold in it. It's like a little magnetic folder. That is pretty strong. I have filled it with whatever I can. Small dies I can fit in there because it just works great. company did those. Those are great.
I'm looking for one that has that little white. I'm looking for a triangle that has mostly white, and I think they're all gone. Yeah. I'm looking for another one of this, but I think they're all gone.
Maybe they're stuck together.
Yeah, I'm checking and it doesn't look like it. Oh, it might be under this one. This one is a double. No, it's not. Okay, I'm just going to put this one on. There we go. We have 3 beautiful banners. And I might add some embellishments like some sequins, as Vessi was saying. But I'll wait till I get them on my page before I decide what I'm going to do. And yes, there are some gems in this kit, but I don't like them actually. They're kind of like these things. I'm not a huge fan of those, so we probably won't use those. There we go. So, who thought I was going to get 2 pages done in 2 hours? I wish you were right. Even when a page starts off fast, I still end up being pretty slow. Look at how festive that looks. I really enjoy that. Really, really. I might just use the 2. And so I'm going to stick this end under here. Boy, you know what I love about this glue is how stiff it is. It really holds its shape. Like you can put a little blob in there and it doesn't spread out. It just stays there until you smush it.
Yeah, if you want to glue a thin string, or I used to glue twine with it.
Uh-huh.
Just put it on under the twine, you put it on top, and it just stayed like that.
Yep. Yeah, I can totally see it working that way. So Vessi's saying that she uses it for twine, and you just put the glue right on it, and it stays like that.
So you can basically make a twine twirls and things around the page.
I am very pleased with this new glue. New to me, anyways.
It's great for cards.
Yeah, I noticed card makers using it. That's part of why I decided to give it a try. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put the 3rd one on.
That's beautiful.
Then have it kind of just like disappear right there. Kind of like, oh, I'm making a bit of a mess here. There we go. All right. Good enough. Nope, nope, nope. We're going to leave it just as it is. We're going to end one step ahead of too much. You guys, I really love this page. All right. Now, what am I going to say about it? Okay, let me think on that. I'm going to go check on Sophie and make sure that she's doing all right. And then I'm going to do some final embellishing and we'll wrap this up.
And what are you working on, Carina?
I'm almost done.
A layout from London, where we were there in May. Oh, nice. Yes. London is my favorite city. It might be mine too. I've only been once for 3 days, but I loved it already better than Paris, for example. I lived in Paris for 2 months, 3-4 months.
Do you take 3 of these or 4?
Much nicer. Yes, I think I like London because I can make myself understood. It's harder than Paris. Yeah, that's part of it. Well, back then I used to speak perfect French. It's long ago, 10 years ago. But French people are nice, but
Okay, I'm back. Oh my goodness.
and reserved. They don't like strangers. No, that's it. Yeah, they're a little bit. I have a lot of friends.
Oh, Shay is still sorting and culling. All right.
My brother lives in France 23 years now. And no, I don't think so. But he married a French girl. She's very, very French. Okay. The newer generation are different. I still have a lot of French friends. They're different. They also speak English, by the way, which is, something. Yeah, that's very different. My brother has to translate everything. I want to talk to my sister-in-law. He has to translate to her because she can't speak French. Anything but French. Yeah, I know that. My parents only speak Portuguese, so I have to translate absolutely everything my boyfriend says. It's always great vacations. 3 or 4 weeks of translating all the time. Yes. I know how that is. Oh gosh.
Sorry?
Those stars are really nice.
They're cute stars, aren't they? I really like them. This one says awesome, and this one says love it. I think I'm going to put love it right here. There we go. And I think we're almost done. Sorry, I didn't hear that over the wrappers. How old is your daughter? If it would be easier to do if I had already done it, I think I would have liked this piece here. But I'm not going to go to all the trouble of getting it in there. Ah, that's a great age. Actually, it might not take that much. All I'd have to do is pull this up and put it back down again. Yeah, I think I do like that. Mm-hmm. Nope, that's going to be too messy. So it's not worth it. For the little bit that that would add, I don't think it's worth it to try to tear this up. So now I have to decide what I'm going to say about this and where I'm going to say it. I think I just want to say like a few things right here on little tiny lines. Little tiny lines of text. Maybe even on typing on journaling strips. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I'm going to do. Typing on journaling strips. It is. Oh, my typewriter is freezing. The air conditioner is over there, the vent for the AC. And even though it is the 15th, not the 16th, even though it is the 15th of September, it was 30 degrees out today. That is insanely hot for Canada. That's like hotter than it usually gets in the summer, although we've had that almost all of our summer has been like 30-degree temperatures. Everybody's having a heat wave.
And now we are getting some more heat. I think we are going to that as well. We are already today was hot and yesterday was hot and I think it's coming. Yes, it will be like 25 degrees next week. And that's crazy. Alicia says take global warming that days.
Yeah, tell me about it. I agree.
Shay says it has been really hot here for spring already, though. Hot today, the breeze is cold.
Okay, what am I going to say here? At long last, we found our little pop-up camper. You can't overthink it. What? Wait. Did I lock it? What happened there? Did I press something? My typewriter won't work. What's happening here? Okay, nope. I'll just start over again. At long last, ignore the bell, comma, we, the E isn't working. Huh.
Original Blondie says, maybe you reached the end of the margin.
Yeah. Maybe I did. Yes, I did. I did. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We. Ah, perfect. Thank you. We found our... Wait, what was I saying? At long last, we found... our pop up camper, or we found the pop-up camper of our dreams. Not so much. At long last, we found our pop-up camper. And then the next page will be, it wasn't the one of our dreams. We had to do all this work to it. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying here. Think about what you're saying. At long last, we found our pop-up camper. Maybe that's all I want to say, because I'm doing a whole layout about our unexpected changes that we had to make. So that could be the next page. Yeah, so you guys were all saying margins, margins, and I was ignoring you. So thank you for your help. I need to pay better attention to these little guys. I'm just going to say at long last we found our pop-up camper, because that's all I need to say on this one. And all I did was use the back of one of the pieces of paper I was already using. And let's take my little slicer here and cut it into strips. At long last, we found our... I think I'm going to put this right here. And maybe I'll make pop-up, like make the middle line be longer than the other two. There. Well, that kind of sounds like we found, like, should I say at long last we got our pop-up camper? No.
Found it
Yeah.
somewhere.
On Kijiji.
That sounds fun.
Do you guys have Kijiji there?
What is Kijiji? Is it like where people sell things?
Yeah, it's like Craigslist.
Okay, yeah, we have ours is called very simple marketplace, marketplace basically.
Oh, yeah?
It's not fun like Kijiji.
It's Kijiji. It's even more fun when you write it.
Yeah. That one is not fun. Marketplace.
They needed to be a wee bit smaller. And I'm going to make them slightly right aligned. Not perfectly right aligned, but just slightly right aligned. Oops, that's dangerous. Don't want to get any ATG on my background paper, Because then when you try to peel it off, it does peel off, but I often get like inky, gross fingerprints on my background, so you don't want to do that. There. I like that.
The original ATG or the one with the green, or the packing, or the other one that is not acid free?
I use the non-acid free one.
I have the acid free. I just got an ATG. So I gave the original, but it does peel off that easy.
It does what?
It does not peel off that easy.
It doesn't peel off that easy. Oh.
No, I don't know if it's because it's the acid free version.
Oh. Huh. Well, what do you guys, have you guys had any experience like that? I'll tell you what Vessi was saying in case you couldn't hear her. She was saying that she got the ATG and she's using the acid-free refills in it, and it won't roll off of things. I find as long as you haven't pressed it too hard, you can almost always roll ATG off. It definitely looks like a Tracy layout now with the journaling and the banners. Aw, thank you. I don't know if that's a compliment. I'm going to take it as one. Yeah, I like it. I think it's done. I think it's done. What do you guys think? This might be one of my favorite layouts in a long time. What I really love about it is how Park is behind the tag. I know that that's a very small part of the layout, but I really love that. That was fun. Oh, you guys should scrap with me more often. I like this. Did you guys have fun? Because I had a blast.
It was a lot of fun. I love how it turned out. But I always like over-embellished layouts.
I really like this big, unique star. It's quite thick. Like, let me show you how thick that is. But that's why I decided to put this flower, because the page protector is already going to be bumped out. So you might as well have some other dimensional embellishments on it too, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think that this was meant, like when I first got it, I thought it would make a nice first page on a mini album, like on the cover, where it doesn't matter if it's terribly dimensional. So Gail just told us that she got 9 Christmas cards done during the time that we've been scrapping. So way to go, Gail. That's awesome. Yeah. It was a card kit. Awesome. What card kit are you using, Gail? I love card kits. So I'm going to scrapbook this one next, but not tonight because I am running out of steam. And poor little Sophie in the other room, when I just went to check on her, she's actually not feeling well. I've been sick. I was home sick on last Wednesday. Not terribly sick, but just with a cold. And Liv has had a cold since last week, and now poor little Sophie. Photoplay Mad for Plaid is the card kit that Gail was using. That's awesome. Gail, if you get a chance, snap some photos of it and share it on our community tab over on Patreon. We'd love to see the cards that you made. And who else made stuff? Does anybody want to share it with us or talk about it or tell us? Shay has decluttered 15 paper pads and a heap of embellishments. Way to go, Shay. And poor Vessi probably didn't get much done because she was narrating all of the comments to me. So, yay for Vessi!
You've done a fantastic job.
Yes. Carina is saying that that Vessi did a fantastic job, and I have to agree. All right, so Gail's going to figure out how to do that. All that you have to do is snap a picture with your phone, and hopefully there's a... I don't even really know how to share it to Patreon. I should know. But I think if you go to Patreon, and there are 3 tabs at the top. One is home, I think. One is profile or posts. That's my stuff. And then there's community, and that's your guys' stuff. So feel free to post anything there. Alicia put down washi tape and stickers on 5 weeks of January 2019 planner pages, and she's going to keep on going as she watches all the other videos that were posted earlier today. I'm also going to post those Project Life videos as soon as I get the thumbnails done for them. That's the barrier for posting videos, is those thumbnails. They only take a few minutes, but it's still like you got to log in and find them and all that kind of stuff. So who else did stuff? Mo, what did you do? I haven't really looked at the camera much tonight. I hope that that wasn't too bad for you guys. I was just kind of like, I think it's hard with my phone and mic over here and the camera over here. I think I might need to move my camera for next time. So Mo has printed photos, chosen supplies, chatted, and have wine. Oh, I'm so jealous. What kind of wine are you drinking, Mo? Is it red or white, and what kind? I like red wine. And I usually like dry wine, but in the summertime, I love a summer white wine, like a sweet or a rosé. One of those super sweet ones that taste like juice. I love those in the summer.
They are so dangerous.
They are dangerous. You're right. Red wine tastes what?
That I went wine tasting. I don't
Oh.
know, so it was fun, but I know I 3 white, 3 red, and a rosé. It was still a lot of white, but it was nice.
Yeah.
Now I know what the wine tastes like.
So did you spit it out?
No, you swallow, you drink.
You swallow, yeah. Okay, good, good. So Vessi did a wine tasting, and because she doesn't drink, it was an adventure. And Mo had a glass of Pinot Grigio, white and fairly dry. That sounds lovely. She prefers red with food, but this was her happy hour treat. Yes, I love red wine. Red is my favorite. So I love this layout. I'm looking at it and thinking I wish that there was a little bit more of this peeking out right here. This goes to show you got to stop looking at your page while you like it. So if you look at your page and think, huh, that's pretty good, go put it away right then and there. Because if you keep looking at it, you might just notice that the black should have come out a little bit further on this side. No, but I love this page. It was fun to make and I really like it. And if that was bothering me a whole lot, I could just tear this off so that it wasn't so unbalanced. In fact, maybe I'll just do that. I just might do that. I don't want to tear that sticker, but I'm just going to take off the bulk of that black. There you go. I could even stick it in over here if it was bothering me that much, right? Look at that. Problem solved. Ha! Except that there it oh, that was funny. I almost developed a southern accent. There it's covering up my road, and I don't want it to cover up my road, so we'll leave it as it is. We don't need that. All right. So I am going to turn off the camera now and go tend to my little sickie who's snuggled up on the couch watching Heartland. Hey, do you guys get Heartland? It's a Canadian show about people who live in Western Canada and have horses and stuff. It's kind of like it's like a soap opera. Like it's a continuing story, but it's all family stuff. Like it's not a soap opera really, but it is. Anyhow, she's in love with that show. She's been watching it for ages. Ah, you have Heartland. Okay, Shay gets it on Netflix. Yeah, so Sophie loves Heartland, and so she's been in there binge watching Heartland. She probably got 2 or 3 episodes done while we were doing this. So she's not feeling well, so I don't mind that she does that. Yes. Oh, Harmony's finally here. We were wondering where you were. Harm, you're coming in at the end again. We're just wrapping up. Aw, tear. we made this page and it was fun, and you'll have to watch the recap for sure. You'll have to watch the archive. When I press stop, you might be able to keep on, like you might be able to kind of pull it back and watch, but sometimes it goes away for a little while YouTube does its thing with it until to get it into a archived format. So yeah, you'll rewatch. Okay, good stuff. It really didn't seem the same without you, Herm. Yeah, story of my life is good stuff. Okay, well, we're gonna do this again in a month, so no worries. Sometimes you make them and sometimes you don't. And so I will see you guys on... I'm just reading the chat. So I will see you guys next time. And in the meantime, have a great weekend and have a really great scrappy rest of your weekend and week. I gotta find my mouse so I can turn this all off. Thank you so much, Fessy. Your help has been... It's been very, very helpful having you here to read me things so I don't miss anything. So, thank you. Waving bye at the screen. Bye! And happy birthday!